Doctors have been testing and monitoring Parkinson's patients for years within an office environment. Now, new efforts are underway to measure motor skills in a home-like setting.
So what we had to actually conceive of is what the experience of a person living in their own environment is, and then embed all the sensing and analytics into this environment so that it is not in the way of the individual living their life.
On the IBM Research Center grounds is a makeshift home where cameras and sensors are installed. First, healthy volunteers are performing a series of scripted tests monitored by scientists. Then, daily living activities like sitting in a chair, sleeping, and opening a water bottle are measured.
These could include things like walking over and opening a door. Here we get the same kind of stereotype motions. We would have them, say, pick up a lab coat, put it on, and run through buttoning the buttons.
Later this year, the first testing of Parkinson's patients at the home-like lab, both on and off their medications, will begin. Eventually, the goal is to monitor the patients for weeks and months in their own homes.
If a person is actually just living their life, doing their things, using the kitchen, sitting in front of the TV, making themselves a meal, or just having a nap, we got to be able to get activities out of that and monitor the symptoms of Parkinson's while they are doing those activities.
These clinical trials would measure actual day-to-day activities, drug usage, and their effects. It'll be a way to gather information continuously in between doctor's visits.
The patient goes into the clinic, gets an exam, is given the drug, they go home. They come back 6 months later. We'll be looking at them for weeks at a time while they're doing whatever it is they do in their clinical trial. This will truly be a validated study in the wild. We've never had access to this data before. We have no idea what goes on to a patient in between visits. We have no idea. So there's going to be an enormous amount of information we're going to learn from that way.
The hope is that this initiative will offer a deeper understanding of Parkinson's and other diseases and help in the development of new therapies and treatments. In New York, Laura Ingle, Fox News.